It was just a normal day at the house. We were just resting. I believe the day before we had a game. We just went out to get some groceries around 6 p.m. and when we came back, we just saw like a lot of people, a lot of cars outside of like our area of where our house was. And as we got closer, we saw that our house was the one that had smoke coming out of it. It was kind of difficult to just process everything. We even laughed a little because we really didn't know how to react. Firefighters kind of just helped us with that and explained to us more or less what happened, which was something electrical. And kind of at the end, after that, we were just kind of happy we weren't in the house because it looked like it happened right after we left.
I just happened to be driving by that night, coming home from dinner, and saw the lights and knew where they lived. So we stopped, and it turned out to be their house. And we were there for a couple hours with them. They had no idea what was going to happen. It was a kind of a traumatic event, and they were kind of shook up. They took a few things, but I think things were pretty bad inside. So they ended up leaving most of their stuff.
Next, we just wanted to know where we could stay for at least some days while we figure everything out. The school gave us a hand with that, and just super quickly told us to just stay in the dorms until we can kind of find a place or just get up on our feet. And one person that helped us a lot was Scott. Scott was there from the moment the fire happened. Literally, he came up to us and just gave us a hand with everything. He was just there with us throughout that whole process.
Scott got him sorted out that night for a place to stay and comforted him, and I think it made a big difference.
When I got on the scene with them, moment of shock and disbelief of what was happening. I mean, they were literally watching everything they owned outside of what they could carry off their backs really just be destroyed by the fire and the smoke. I mean, as a school, we really rallied around these guys. And it was all departments here on campus, not just the housing, but the food service and IT department helped out. The student development office was very instrumental in helping contact the professors and sort of help them sort of get some stabilization in their life. Coach Bruce and the soccer team and the coaches really gathered around and created some opportunities for that story to be told and put out there. And so as a community, Kansas Wesleyan really rallied around these 4 students like they do other students that are going through crisis.
I think overall everybody was fantastic. I mean, not just Kansas Wesleyan, but the community of Salina. I mean, everywhere I went, people seemed to know about this and were either donating or helping them.
Also, there's just a lot of people that help. Evolve Nutrition, Balanced Nutrition, IHOP, many people from the community just reaching out. Even when they will see us walking somewhere, they will stop us and just make sure we were fine.
It was an incredible experience to sit there and watch all these people step up, and I felt like these guys were in really good hands.
So as that story grew, I mean, it hit all the social media sites, and I think just naturally was picked up by local news reporters here in town at the radio stations, and then into the TV stations out of Wichita, hearing about not just the fire, but also the outpouring that came from the school and the whole community. The 4 gentlemen, young men, set up a GoFundMe, just hoping to maybe get a little bit money to help start paying to get new clothes to replace things they had lost. And that fund went like crazy. People from, like I said, students here at Kansas Wesleyan, athletes from other schools, coaches from other schools were contributing to that. Across Salina, it was people are donating money, but also then clothing and immediate needs. We had a couple of people from Salina that took them shopping just to help them figure out what they needed. We were getting ready to enter the cold season and they had lost their coats and everything. And so, you know, they were able to take them out and just sort of help them find those needs.
And again, I really think that a lot of the response out there, it was in part because these 4 boys are so special. They're really good kids, and I was just blown away by the community.
It's just really significant for us to see what everyone did, and like from us, it's just we just say thank you, because in those moments it really helped. I could be here all day if I will just individually say everyone. So I just want to say thank you to the whole community, Kansas Wesleyan University as a whole, and just we hopefully can put the name of Kansas Wesleyan University up high.
So I think what I'd like to say is that as far as the Salina community in general, my gratitude goes out to everyone.
I just want to thank the Salina community and the campus here for helping out and being part of helping the recovery and helping these young men get their lives back on track. From the bottom of my heart to say thank you to everybody for being part of helping with this, and that we know how special this connection is, and we are just so grateful for that connection.